Ooh, first breakfast out of the oven. Hold on. Wow, it's just Marie and Brings here. Can we gift Marie one membership? I have it in me to do one membership. Can we do one membership for Marie? Maybe. To be determined. Hey, with the Shelly Shell! Pumpkin! Wait, Pumpkin, are you back in your hometown area or are you still in the States? How are you doing, Pumpkin? Thank you for the 21 months. Much appreciated. And thank you for the reminder as well, Brings. Care! Ayo! So, Pumpkin, how long? You've been living... Pumpkin is officially an American now. Pumpkin, welcome to America. We wholeheartedly adopt you into our interesting family. It's one interesting family over here in America. What I've been trying to do before stream was actually clean up my inventory because I actually do need to get rid of stuff and I'm a big giant hoarder. So while we do this and get ready for the game show, I have 4 stories for you all. Starting with one that just happened before stream. If you're on Discord, you saw in the message. I got chased by a dog. Listen, I am too out of shape to get chased by animals. I am old, I am fragile, I am not young anymore. Naru! How are you doing? I don't know how good of a shape you all are. I don't know if you all ever been chased by an animal. Let me tell you something. We, as human beings, are very comfortable with our living situation right now where we kind of control everything. If it wasn't for that, we're still living with stones and rocks and arrows. We all might not be here right now based on my encounter. Potato shade, me too. Okay, today I'm just tired due to conference. How many conferences do you go to, Naru? It feels like half of your stuff is conferences. Mike, aka TVT, how are you all doing? I would. Joshi! Joshi. How's the event calendar going? Those that don't know, Joshi is back to streaming and started recently with the Christmas Advent calendar. Thank you for 11 months, almost a whole entire year. I truly appreciate it, Joshi. How are you doing? I have a question for you, Josh. Had you ever got chased by a dog? It's going great. Hey. It's going well. I got a question for you all later on in the story. But first, I need to paint a picture for you all because I need to know what you all would have done. Because looking back at it, I should have done something different. So feel free to judge me because I'm judging myself really hard because I am an animal lover. But in this scenario, I wasn't sure what to do. No, I can't say I've been chased by a dog. Okay. So I'm walking my dog. My dog is a black lab. Those that don't know black labs, they are about 3 to 4 feet long, roughly. So in meters, okay, American math here. American math. Pumpkin, feel free to correct me. I think 3 to 4 feet is like 1 meter-ish. Lion! Go say hello to you too. 1 meter-ish. That's how big my dog is, all right? I don't know what happened. She was adopted. She hates men, all right? With me being the exception. She hates men. She loves women. So something had to happen in the past between her and human males. That being said, that also translates to dogs as well, I've noticed. I had other IT colleagues listen to one man who told about more abilities to do with nets. Oh, you're in IT. Okay, I know nothing about nets and stuff. I have no idea what the conversion for measurements are. If you stretch your arms out, Pumpkin, is that a meter? I think that's a meter, right? If you stretch your arms out, roughly that's the size of my doggy. Maybe a little bit smaller. So, my dog is pretty big. But she doesn't get along with all dogs. So at daycare, because I do take her to daycare once in a while. It hasn't been for a bit because of money situations. But when we had a stable income and things weren't expensive as heck, I usually took my dog to daycare once a week. And one day, after I dropped her off at daycare, I noticed she got on top of another dog. I'm emphasizing she. She got on top of another dog and started humping her. Or him. I don't know what the other dog was. So my dog can be a little bit aggressive. And then once I scolded her. Because this is like the equivalent of having a human child. You drop off at daycare or school and you witness your child being the bully. I raised a bully. All right, I raised a bully. And I noticed her like charging at another dog. So that's to give you all the background. So I know how my dog is around other dogs. I am that lovely dog parent that have raised, and I was like, no, I'm the one. But at least I'm the parent that can admit their dang on fur baby is the bully. I know roughly how big a Labrador is. Oh, okay. One of my Keats? What's a Keats? Keats bullies the parakeets. Maria has birds. Parakeets bullies the cage bars. Classic Cozy Gamer, Crystal. I forgot. Oh my god, I shortened your name. No, there was more to the Crystal's name. I shortened Crystal's name. Classic Cozy Crystal Gamer. No, there's 2 more words, verbs in there. I completely forgot. Everyone, Classic Cozy Crystal Gamer. My grandmother had. Oh, okay. I love labs, but here's the thing. My dog doesn't get along. Singing, yes, singing. Singing Classic Crystal Cozy Gamer. There's one more. My dog is a bully, but she gets along with other dogs as well. There are dogs on our W's we go on, and she would sniff them happily and nothing would happen. So I know certain pups in the area she would interact with fine, and other dogs she would be skittish about, right? So today's W, I'm walking before stream. Because last thing, I don't know how you all, the streamers in chat, Joshy, Classy, Pumpkin, if you all have dogs, they might bother you when you're streaming. Like, no, I need to go out now. I know you're in the middle of streaming. I need to go out now. So to prevent that, right before stream, I would W my dog. I can't say the word because if I do, her ears would perk up and be like, oh, it's time to go. No. So I would W my dog. W-A-L-K. W-A-L-K my dog before stream. Today, I happen to take a different route. Not the usual route. In this route, I heard pitter patter behind me and a little growl. I look back. I saw a dog, and this dog was running at us, growling. It had a collar. I did the caveman thing. The thing you're supposed to do with bears. Actually, I take it back. Do not listen to my advice. There are certain bears you're supposed to just roll over and pretend to be dead. I'm not sure which one is which. But in this case, for this instance, my immediate reaction is to yell out at the top of my lungs, roar. It's stomping my feet. And I think because I did that, my dog, like the fur on her back all stood up. So she made it like she got bigger too. So she started growling and like launching it and stepping back, launching and stepping back. So I'm trying to scare the crap out of this dog so that it doesn't approach us. Because last thing I want is a dog fight where I'm the only person there. Because I don't know how to break up a dog fight being the only human there. And the dog's still pouncing at us. But this time it's slowed down. It's still growling at us, right? I recognize the other dog. It's in the neighborhood. I'm gonna give you all a backstory. It has to do a little bit of politics, but this guy is a very extreme person. The owner of this dog has a lot of things that says along the lines of, let's just say, I don't think my state has this, but if it does, I think he'll be a proud member of the KKK. Put it that way. I'm not talking about Republican or Democrats right now. I'm talking like, I think the owner of this dog is a proud KKK member, if that existed in my city area. So, I'm not a biggest fan of this guy, put it that way. But I think that's his dog that escaped. They started chasing us. Those that don't know, I do martial arts. I used to. I'm not in the best shape now, but I was prepared to kick if needed. But I was hoping it wouldn't get to that point. So I kept yelling. Now, normally it's a busy road that we take the W on. Today, there was only one car. Let me tell y'all something. I need to find footage of this. As the dog is slowly approaching me. As the dog is growling and approaching me and my dog, there's a car coming down the street. I don't know what you all would have done. DD! Hey, how are you doing? I'm sharing a story that happened about maybe 30 minutes ago. Actually, 45 minutes ago. I was getting chased by a dog. And I was walking my dog. So this dog was approaching me growling. Brittany! Happy Necrozma Day, Brittany. So to paint you a picture, we're both on the sidewalk. Me, the other dog, and my dog. We're all on the sidewalk. And normally, it's a main street. It's a busy road. For some reason, there was no cars today except for one pickup truck driving down the road. I don't know what you all would have done. What I ended up doing was literally pulling my dog myself into the road. I pulled myself into the road to act as a body block to get the driver to come out and help me. I was like, I need another person here. I need one more person out here. And I'm surprised nobody in the neighborhood opened up their blinds. It's like, what is all this tomfoolery? What is all this yelling and this fake barking thing going on? Nobody opened their windows to help out. So I was like, all right, I need to grab somebody. And I saw this car come down the street. And I was waving at him with the other hand, pointing at the dog. I was in the middle of the road. It's a 2-lane road. I was in the middle of the road, clearly in the truck's way. The driver, all he did was just honk, flipped me the middle finger, and drove around me. I was like, seriously? Because here's the thing. I've read stories of how to break up, dog fights. Every single story that was successful, you had 2 people involved. I don't know what's gonna happen if it was just me. So I'm pulling my dog now to the other side of the street. I pulled my dog to the other side of the street. The humans in the area clearly did not hear all the commotion going on. But the dog in the house on the other side of the street that I was pulling my dog to heard the commotion. And that was a big giant pit bull. Brian! The pit bull. How you doing, Brian? The pit bull from the window. This pit bull was locked away. This pit bull was pouncing at the window. Now that scared my dog. So my dog on her right side has this imaginary plane of glass separating her and this barking dog. And on the other side of the street is this other dog that's growling. So she's kind of frozen. My dog's frozen. She won't move. Get me to log in from my lap. No rush, no rush. So, what would you all have done at this point? I want to know what you all would have done. Because what I ended up doing was I picked up some rocks and I started pelting it. Not at the dog, but near the dog. So, with my old body, I was chucking tiny bits of rocks. Close enough to scare the dog. I didn't want to hurt it. It's not my fault the dog got loose. So, hindsight, I should have done that, Marie. Hindsight, I should have done that. But I did not think of that. I did not think of that. I didn't think of calling 911 or 211 in Europe. I didn't think about that. I should have done that. I started pelting rocks and somehow the dog backed off. This is where I judge myself very hard. Because we live a little bit away, since the dog calmed down a little bit after the rock pelting, mind you, I didn't hit the dog, but it was enough to scare the dog. I was gonna try to go to the neighbor's house and knock on their door and let them know their dog was loose, but the dog was still roughly a good 30 feet away. I didn't want a situation of me approaching the dog's territory, the house, and getting chased. So what I ended up doing was just pulling my dog and yanking her all the way back to my house. What I ended up seeing from the corner of my eye was the dog going back to the KKK's house. In hindsight, I should have called 911. In hindsight, maybe I should have, without my dog, come back and actually tell the guy, hey, your dog's loose. My bad on that part. But last thing I needed was a whole dog fight, because there would have been no stream today, y'all. I would have been like, yep, we have a part 2 to the dog story. So I hope you all are having an amazing Saturday. Mine was an interesting start, but hopefully it should be calmer considering it's a Pokemon Go event today. I knew from the colleague that he visited the online course about to use AI correctly, how to prompt ChatGPT. Oh, you should send me that info because I would love to know how to use ChatGPT correctly, Naro. I'm a pro at breaking. I thought you were serious at first, Brittany, until I saw the nervous emoji. I was like, wait, what would you have done in that situation? My breakfast is perfect. Hey. All right, so that's story 1. Story 2. Start, Carly. No, not a dog fight. Oh, it's almost a dog fight. I am though. It's my. Wait, seriously? Wait, Brittany, what? Okay, in the future, if that happens, because the dog does live near my neighborhood, what should I do? From one professional to a non-professional, what should I do? Because I don't know. I need advice here. Just now showed up and heard that. I run a doggy daycare boarding. Oh, Brittany. Okay, you're the perfect person. And oh my god, that is one hard business. Brings, thank you. Thank you. This story is not related to the 2 that is pinned by Bring. This one's actually a medical story, and I need Brings to clarify something if what I'm about to share is fact or not. Hold on, but let me catch up Carly with the dog situation. Long story short, Carly, there is a neighbor down my street, a few blocks away. I think he is a non-official member of the KKK. But long story short, he has a dog. The dog got loose, growled, and ran towards me and my dog. I am for the life acting like I was in a bear situation and growling at the dog. I was like, "Arr!" At the top of my lungs going, ah! Trying to scare the dog away because the dog was about to, attack me and my dog. So what I ended up doing was able to throw rocks roughly at that area. I didn't hit the dog. I purposely hit around it to scare it off. And the idiotic thing I tried to do, Carly, was I tried to put my body into the middle of the street of an oncoming truck to get the guy to stop and come out and help me. All the guy did was just flip me off and drove around me and honked. I was like, thank you. Thank you. The moment I need a good Samaritan. Because the guy, he could have either grabbed the other dog, or if he didn't want to intervene, could have just let me hop into the back of his truck with my dog. That's all I'm saying. It didn't take much. And drove me down a block and get me away from the other dog. I'm doing well. Just got home. About to have breakfast. Hey, everyone's about to have breakfast. Okay, within the limits of my knowledge. Yes. Call animal control. Yeah, for the future, but in that moment, I need to know what to do. You have like 10 seconds. A dog's chasing you, and you have a dog, and there may be a fight. What do you do? Or was what I did the correct thing of throwing rocks around the area and trying to like howl and growl? Because that's all my body could think of. Oh, and currently on screen, what we're doing is clearing up our storage because I do need to put stuff in there, and we have way too much stuff right now. Story 2. A few weeks ago, I told you all about my mom's eye situation. You did well. I'm glad you weren't. Thank you. Me too. Good thing it did not get worse. Yeah. Listen. I was ready to kick the other dog if needed. I was gonna aim for like a paw or something, you know, just to scare the dog. Because listen, I love animals. I genuinely love animals, and the last thing I want to do is hurt an animal. Oh, speaking of animals, oh, Gully is Fluffy. How are you doing? Gully is Fluffy. I have a question for you. What would you do in this? What do you all do? We found out we have a few mouses or mices. Mouses? We have rats? We have something. A little rodent with a tail and cute little ears and stuff in our house. We don't do like the sticky trap or anything like that, or the mouse trap where it, you know, clamps on the mice. We have humane traps. We caught them now in the traps. It is 27 degrees right now at my place. So Guffy is Fluffy, or anybody in chat. We got a catch and release trap. We caught a few. Where do we release them? And but it's cold. What should I do with the mice? Mice. Immediately I will get the cat. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. We have a cat. That cat's useless when it comes to these creatures. I think the cat once caught one and then it released it right away after it was in its mouth. It's like, ugh, what is this thing? Put it outside and use some bushes. Oh, some brush. Is that too cold though? As much as I don't want them in the house, I don't want them to freeze to death either. Release them far from your home or they will come back. Oh, seriously? Some brushes, some bushes. Okay. The only ones I know of in the area are ones in front of my house. Guffy is Fluffy. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I hope you're enjoying breakfast. Just like half of the chat right now, everyone's eating. Yeah, starting an alphabet for Japanese typing is countable. Click on the language on alphabet list. Choose an alphabet like hiragana or katakana. No, that went over my head. I know it's computer related, but that went over my head. You have a cat instead of mice? I don't know what to say. Listen, my cat hates me, first of all, because I treated my cat. I'm going to say not my cat, my wife's cat. I treated it like a dog because before we had my dog, I always wanted a dog. And we had the cat in the picture, and I love chasing a cat around. I didn't know the rule of thumb of cats. For those that don't own cats, you're supposed to leave the daggone cat alone, and their cat's supposed to come to you. You don't chase after them. You don't try to catch them and snuggle them like I was doing. And you also don't step on them by accident. So rightfully so, the cat is pissed off at me. So the cat and I don't get along, but that cat sucks at catching mice. Guffy, a roommate had 3 cats. In my house, I had a few mice in fall and the 2 adolescents. 2 adolescents opossums? Cats are not helpful. DD, you got my cat. You got the cat siblings. Saying AB my PC on my iPhone is easier. Sure, Nara. Sure. Take them to your school. Oh my, I would get in so much trouble, Marie. There's cameras everywhere. Oh my God, I would get fired. Actually, would I? If I just released them outside the premise and then it just happened to wander into the school calf? I always bother my cats. They're used to it now. Oh, so Joshy, you're good. My cat hates you. I use... Oh boy, Naru. What is this? Romaji typing. Type in English pronounce to form... Okay. Naru, I'm honestly, I suck at language, so that just, like I said earlier, went over my head. We had mice before, and then we got our cat, and now we have no more. Okay, so what I'm hearing is me and DD needs to rent Guffy is Fluffy's cat. We need Fluffy's cat. Maybe not all cats are created equal, not at all. Like my cat will not land on her feet either. Possums are good. They eat vermin. Really? So you're telling me I need to rent a possum as well. My current cat catches mice but don't eat them. I have to pick them up and bring them out of my place. Wait, what's your current cat's name, Brinks? We need the names. I guarantee the school already has rodents. Listen. What's that old saying? Pandora's box? In my head, D, at my school, because I eat from the calf, they don't have rodents. And I don't want to ask because I think that'll turn me off so hard. So on my end, for my own mental sake, D, you are wrong. And we're going to keep it that way. I think it's Pandora's box, right? No, not Pandora's box. What's that thing where... The thing where you don't know... It's a psychology term. Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's cat. You don't know if the cat's alive or not in the box until you open it. So, I don't know if there's rodents or not. Would you get fish? I actually had fish before. Dramatic story about the fish. My parents ate my fishes. I came home and the fishes were gone, and I realized they were literally on my parents' plate. I have a lot of stories about my pets getting eaten, unfortunately. So that's why I love animals. Wait, Tron, what story came after the dog story? Oh, medical. It has to do with my mom's eyes. I caught the two opossums in a live trap and drove them to the school my work's at and released them. I just didn't want them released nearby. DD's like anywhere but here. Her name's Doris. Okay. I'll send you my cat. Perfect. Fluffy. I'm near New York. I'm literally in Connecticut. So just drop it off in Connecticut, put an air tag on the cat, and I'll return the cat right back to you. Your parents are your pets? Oh my god. No, so my parents, I had my first pet ever. I want to save that for a different story. My second pet was some chickens. We had a whole bunch of chickens in the back. And one day my dad told me to pick my favorite chicken. My favorite chicken. So my favorite chicken I picked up name was Henry at the time. I was like, Henry, come here. My dad, I think I said something along the line of, Henry, Daddy wants to see you. And I think you all know where this is going. I can't have cats or dogs. I have kids allergic. Oh, I'm sorry, D. Oh, my dog's name? Layla. It's supposed to stand for the moon or something, I think. This is the most Asian story I've heard about chicken. So I picked up Henry. And then all I saw was my mom with a butcher knife. I think I was, how old was I? 8 at the time. And I remember my dad saying, today you're going to learn where chicken meat comes from. And in that instant, I connected right away that they were about to off my chicken for food. That was Henry. I was like, no. My grandma pulled the same thing on one of my older sisters. She can't eat. Oh my god, Brings. So this is my immediate reaction as an 8-year-old kid. And my favorite pet chicken in my hand. My dad with my mom with the butcher knife. I ran past my leg and my dad's leg. I was small enough to get in between his legs. And I ran to the front door of the house. And I literally, with my 8-year-old strength, flung Henry out the front door. And I was like, run! In a cartoonish fashion, the throw was maybe 1 feet. The throw was the weakest throw ever. So I'm an 8-year-old kid. I threw Henry. And Henry just landed on the front doormat of the house. And just stood there going, and I was like, run! And Henry just idiotically just stood there staring at me. And I was like, run! Why did you have to listen, I was 8 years old. I didn't know. And then my dad walked over calmly, just picked up Henry. Henry got turned into soup that day. Chicken noodle soup. My mom put the chicken in the trash can, but the lid on his neck and yanked. She was really, oh my god, Marie. So the fun part of that story was that I refused to eat the chicken noodle soup. And because I refused, my parents literally locked me in my room and took away the stuff in my room, so there was nothing in there but a bed, a chair, a table, and the soup. And I was not allowed to leave the room until I ate the whole bowl. Let me tell y'all something. If meat did not taste so dang on good, I would be a vegetarian. Actually, I take it back. I would most likely be a vegan. I would have been. There were so many times in my life, y'all, I almost became vegan. But it was just the taste of meat. And the fact that I was trying to bodybuild at the time, I did need protein. I know you could bodybuild on nuts and stuff, but I needed protein. So, but for the longest time, I did not eat chicken. Leading to my pet fishes. I had some nice pet fishes, all right? And they ended up in my, I invited my parents over one day. They stayed. And then I woke up. And the fishes were gone from my tank. I was like, I had like fishes in the freezer. You could have taken one of those. I have vegan vegetarian tendencies because of my so what I tried but this is before I met my wife. I don't know if any of you all tried this. I know it's a hypocrite. Oh, what kind of fish? It was they were the big giant goldfishes. Pumpkin. They were the big goldfishes. Lemon! Oh, I've been doing those too. The protein milkshakes. Yep. That sounds like me with milk. Oh man, Bertree, do I dare to ask? My mom would make me sit at the table until I drank my milk. I would sit there for 2 to 3. Oh, Bertree, I'm sorry. Your parents are wild, not the disrespect. Let me tell you something. I was like, if you just asked, I would have given it to you. So what I've been doing before I met my wife, and this is also when things weren't as expensive, what I tried to do was be a semi-vegan vegetarian. So when I go out with friends, I would have the burger, I would have like the pepperoni pizza, I would have the chicken salad. But during the week, I would actually just try to eat nothing but vegetables and nuts and stuff. And then things just got expensive because now, I don't know about everyone's neck of the woods, but my neck of the woods, for some reason, vegetarian vegan food are way more expensive than meat. So that kind of went out the window with the economy. I have a friend whose caught were washed away. Oh, codfish or an hurricane. Oh, I'm sorry. Or you mean cat? Wait, what's caught? K-O-T. But that sucks. Are you talking about codfish? Or are you talking about cat? Food forcing is abusing y'all. Yeah. I used to raise fancy goldfish, so that makes me sad. Oh, Fluffy. Yeah, listen. And you know what's so sad? It's the third pet I had were some finches. I think they were finches, right? I mean, it's a healthy balance. A small reminder. Story. Oh yeah, thanks, Rings. Koi. Oh, koi. Yeah, koi. Oh, yeah. My neighbors have koi fishes. They're cute. My mom's neighbors. Before I get to the story, my third, because of what happened with my fishes, because of what happened with my my chicken, I had my third pet was finches. I thought they were gonna get eaten. I thought the finches were gonna get eaten. So what I did one day when nobody was home, I literally grabbed my finch's cage. There was like 4 of them. And I grabbed the finch's cage so fast and I ran into my backyard. I opened the door and had them fly off. Just in case I didn't want to get them eaten. Nobody told me until I learned afterwards that finches can't survive in the wild in my area. I was like, oh, shoot. So I doomed my finches out of fear that they were going to get eaten. I was like, no, you all run. You fly away from this heck of a house. And I know I was dooming them. Like, apparently finches, they have a certain diet. And those diets aren't available in my area. So I don't know what became of them. I hope they lived a long, happy life. I hope they were somehow able to adapt to the environment. Oh man, I had outdoor ponds with big fancy goldfishes. Oh, you have pictures? I really tried to turn to sleep while watching something on my phone because I disabled my screen lock timeout. So my lunatic moves. I move my phone to fall from my. Oh, I'm sorry, Naru. I hope your phone's not cracked. And also, I sometimes forget to connect my phone, my laptop to charge. No, that's fine. Listen, I do that all the time. I'm actually one of those that actually never have 100% battery life of my electronic devices. So, story time. About my mom. In my garden, there are bird feeders with birds food for them. I need to do that. Actually, I should do that. Lemon, I'm going to borrow your idea. I should do that. So, this is for those to catch you up. For those that don't know about my mom. Because I think they'll share this in like a stream in either October or November. You know, I will turn this into a YouTube video one day. I lie to my mom on a regular basis. I lie to my mom every single time. Because she is a cheap person. She will not spend money on anything at all. So I lie to her. I say, this is a gift from work. This is a gift from blah. This is something I want. Just to get her to have stuff. So I lied to her, right? So she has been losing her vision. She has been losing her vision, all right? My phone is under protection screens. I bought it with it. Aye, so no cracking. Okay, so it's still one piece. So my mom's vision has been getting blurry. Something she did not share with me at all. Because of the American healthcare system, cataract springs. So because of the American healthcare system, she was always afraid, and rightfully so, that she would owe, in her head, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get her vision corrected. So whenever she was sick, and it bled into me as well, because I'm the same way, I'd just tough it out. Why'd you need to go to a doctor when they're just going to prescribe you ibuprofen or antibiotics or something, when your body will fight it off? So she, for the longest time, apparently after we went to the eye doctor, has no vision on her left side. Like her left side is beyond blurry. So that was the story. Then I took her to the eye doctor. I told her, no, the insurance is going to cover it. There's no co-pays or anything. Her co-pays are like $45, and we had to go to 3 consultations for some reason, even though each consultation was the same as the last. That's a whole other story. I was pissed. I am pissed off at the American healthcare system, y'all. And we could talk about the guy that did the thing to the CEO later on. But I was so pissed off at the healthcare system because I lied to my mom, so she doesn't know all these co-pays are coming up, and I've been covering them for her. She almost caught me in the one earlier this week because I did have to like hand the person my credit card to pay for the copay. And she was like, wait, are you about to pay? I was like, no. I was just so to the receptionist, I was like, no, I'm just showing her how my credit card looks. It looks fancy. And she's like, oh, okay. I can't believe it worked. I can't believe that worked. Because if I care what medical fees are, let them bill me till I'm past it. Marie, I have coworkers like that too. They're like, listen, you can keep them billing me. They ain't getting anything from me. Strong stuff. I know, Bertree. I know, but it's just the cheapness inside of me. As a Canadian, the U.S. healthcare system makes me no goddamn sense. Yep. Because listen, I have insurance. That's the sad part. I have insurance, but I have a deductible. Those that don't know, the way it works is my insurance will cover a lot of stuff as long as the deductible, the price they set, is paid for first. So I have to pay for out of pocket for the deductible, which is $2,500 before my insurance kicks in. That's a lot of money. So I am cheap. I'm listed as a medically necessary for a hearing aid, but there's no coverage for. Oh, Marie. Wait, there's no coverage for it? Wait, Marie, how much is it for a medical hearing aid? My computer keeps crashing every time. Oh, I'm sorry, Lemon. Well, enjoy your lurk. Hopefully it works soon. That's a very bad lie, but it worked, Bertree. It worked. The lie worked. Canadian isn't that great. Finding a new doctor is horrible, and some treatments aren't covered up there. Seriously? 2,000? Oh my god, for a hearing aid? Oh my god. 2 grand, Murray? No. For a hearing aid? We need a... I don't know what we have to do with our healthcare system. Shows she did several eye consults for her eye. Did they recommend surgery? Oh, yeah, they did. I have bad credit because of all the medical bills before I knew they had any... Oh, Bertrand, I'm sorry. Dang. I think, honestly, with healthcare systems, I think America and Canada, we can merge the two systems in the sense of you get... This is me being ignorant, mind you. I don't know much about Canadian healthcare system. We need state universal healthcare for America, where it covers everything, right? But you have the option to go private insurance if you want. So you can either have your taxes cover the healthcare system, or you don't pay the taxes towards that, but you have to then pay for private healthcare insurance. If that makes sense. That, in my head, I think that kind of works, but I think there are probably faults with this still. Read about a lady who had to pay $30K out of pocket for cancer-related... In Canada? Oh my... Okay, maybe the UK has better healthcare system. Anybody from... Not UK, anybody from Europe have better healthcare system than Canada and America? 2K is on the low end for hearing aids? Oh my god. MS, how are you doing? Wait, 2K is on the low end? Okay, we need to fix our system. I can pay for private, add insurance, but don't. Oh, you can pay for private? Oh my god. I don't know if... Is this just a mess of a planet? Hold on, Joshi, I believe, is from Europe. Oh my god. Is this just a mess for healthcare across the board? Like, nobody has it good. It sounds like no matter what, everyone's just screwed. The healthcare coverage in Canada varies from province to province. Some have a mix of private and public. But I am insured for a lot. So it sounds like of all of us, Joshi is the most stable. I'm in Ontario, but I used to live in BC. I think that's Canada. Right? So Ontario and then before Christ? Wait, what? I used to live in Ontario. Wait, I'm in Ontario, but used to live in before Christ. Where's that at? Is that somewhere in Europe? Sorry, I don't... For those that are brand new here, I don't know countries. I don't know where locations are. So for those that are brand new, like, how stupid is this guy? Very stupid. I have used over-the-counter hearing aid. It was $20. Works okay. I just don't use them much, but just when the babies are here. Lori! Oh my god. If I ever win the lottery, I am reaching out to everybody here and finding out what your health needs are and getting everything situated. Is your mom not going to get the surgery? So, about that. Oh, British Columbia! Oh, okay. That makes more sense than before Christ. You know, there's AD and then BC for dates. I'm so stupid. Strong is not this word. Listen, I don't know. 51, hey, that's a good age. Listen, I'm almost 40. My birthday is coming up in 11 days. Oh my god. You know what's so funny? I used to look forward to birthdays till I hit 25, and afterwards I was like, please don't let me get older. Do you play the lottery? I always wish I wish I won the lottery. No, I don't play at all, Brittany. You know, I do buy lottery tickets, but they're usually presents. Those are my go-to presents for somebody if I don't know what to get for you. So if I ever met you all and it's your birthday, I would get you at least like $20 to $30 worth of lottery tickets or like scratch-offs and let you have fun. And like, good luck. You know, if I didn't know you. I feel like that's always a safe gift. I think I played once. I played once in my... That's a... I played once. It was a gift from my sister. It was $500 I won. My sister took it, and then she made me hold on to it so she can redeem it for me. I lost that ticket. She got so pissed off at me, and rightfully so. This was $500 back in 2010, so that was a lot of money. And it still is a lot of money now, but back in 2010, $500 was a lot. I think that's like the equivalent of like $800 now. Yeah, she was pissed off at me. She was like, how'd you lose a $500 ticket? I was like, I'm sorry. I thought I put it in my pocket, and I guess it fell off. I'm still 43 in my head. Yes, everyone here is 20 at heart. Or at 5, if you're me. I would make you pay me. Listen here, Priska. I was 9 years old when that happened. You do not give a 9-year-old a lottery ticket. They scratch off that one $500, okay? I would never give a 9-year-old that to hold on to. Okay, finish with your mom's story. Oh yeah, Brinks, thank you. Brinks been keeping me on track. Some days I am 5 heart. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, Trong. It's a beautiful human being. But I just don't know much. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know much about certain other things. Like if we talk about outer space, I got you. Space? Oh, I have so many theories. That's factual based and just theoretical at the same time. I wouldn't be 20 ever. Nah, you are, Marie. Trying but failing. Failing. Apparently, you told me you wanted to. Oh yeah, you wanted to opinion. Okay. So, my mom's. I told you I lied to my mom. I told you all I lied to my mom to just get her to do healthy things and have things in her life. Like my mom, for the record, she slept on the floor on a broken mattress until I told her my university I worked at has a whole bunch of queen and king size beds that they give to students. For the record, students in colleges, they only get twin size beds. So it got so bad with the lie that it intercepted the people delivering the mattresses and the bed frame to my mom and gave them my university badges to put onto them so it looks like they're from the university. That's how deep the lie went. Just to get my mom into a more comfortable bed instead of being on the floor. That's how deep the lie goes, all right? And I suck at lying, so it was hard. I don't know how people that lie freely do it, because I have to keep a logbook of what I lied to my mom about so I can keep track of everything. Because how do people lie do it? I don't know how people lie on a regular free basis actually keep up with everything. You're open to everything, which is good. Your mom is still protecting it as best she knows her. Bless her. Yeah. Even if it takes a lie to bless her. George! How are you doing, George? You're coming in at the weird time of me talking about how I lied to my mom. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's not as bad as it sounds. Alright. So I lied to my mom to get her to do stuff that's good for her. In this case, I lied to her about the insurance covering everything for her eye exam. I am bracing to find out what the cost is for her eye surgery. So what happens is she has cataracts. Apparently, what I learned from the doctor's office, the eye doctor's office, is cataracts is the normal thing that everybody eventually gets. So I had to translate everything for mom, right? And the way the doctor was describing everything with the risk involved was scary as heck for me. But for my mom, there's a twist to it. Okay. So, besides death, my greatest fear, honestly, in life is going blind. I don't know how everyone is. My fear is going blind, right? So, I'm talking with the eye doctor, translating everything for my mom. And I shared that with him, too. I was like, just a side note. That's one of my fears is going blind. So, that's why I actually never went to the eye doctor. My vision's still good. But I'm always afraid of, like, if I have to get glasses or something, I can never do contacts because just the finger motion going next to my eye, scary as heck for me. I have such bad vision. So, oh, Brittany, I'm sorry. So, my mom needs cataract surgery. And the doctor shared with me something that scared the crap out of me. And I shared this with my mom, too. I work at a vision clinic now, so I got you. I got a sword. How are you doing? Me, too. Can't wear contacts. Oh, Prescott, you and me are the same. So, this is some, if anybody's scared of vision, like going blind, this is mute me for like a minute, because this is like the scariest thing I was ever told. Out of everything I was told in my life, this is the scariest fact that this is what the doctor told me is fact. And this is where it brings Sword and everybody could tell me if this is wrong or not. And I'm hoping you all say this is wrong. The doctor told me, oh, he says, you know what's scarier? This is the doctor. I'm going to quote him exactly. You know what's scarier than going blind? I was like, there's something scarier than going blind? He's like the aftermath of going blind if you're able to see beforehand. I was like, what do you mean? He said, apparently, if in the event anybody goes blind, like there's partial blindness and there's full blind. If you go full blind, what happens is your memories of everybody and everything slowly goes away. Y'all, my mouth dropped. I was like, wait, what do you mean? He was like, well, you will still remember like your mom, your dad's face, your sister's, your friend's face, right? But over time, since you can't see anything, your brain disconnects from your eyes, so your memory of them just becomes essentially what your hands are touching their faces feel like, what they sound like, and what they smell like. But you will slowly forget what everybody looks like. I was like, no, you're lying. And he's like, no, it's a scary fact. I was like, so my dog's face, my house, my car. I was like, no. He's like, no, you actually forget everything. Y'all, and the thing is, I translated that to my mom. I translated everything he just said to my mom. I have glaucoma and could get my eyesight. Could my eyesight as I get older. Oh, D, I'm sorry. I don't know what glaucoma is, but that sounds painful. I think it has to do with something eyes. All I know was I just got a lesson on cataracts. I didn't get a lesson on everything else. In a way, it does happen, but at the same time, it does not. Like, it happened in a week or two. Yeah, he said it was like 2, 3, 4 years later it might happen. Copper, how are you doing? Good morning to you. My 2 cousins are fully blind. One from age 3, he remembered rainbows, etc. He was a professor at university, and my other cousin is a pro golfer. Wait, so Priska, they remember. Well, that sucks, first of all, but they remember what a rainbow looks like. So the doctor is kind of correct, but kind of lying at the same time. That's good to know. If you can still remember stuff, because oh my god, that is. It's hard enough if you're like you can't see anything. But then you can't remember stuff of what it looks like. My mother lost her one eyesight and one eye due to that. Oh, Copper, I'm sorry. You start losing your eyesight from the outward, inward. There's no reversing it. Oh, he told me that when I met him. Bertree, I have cataracts, so it's so common now that it's not that bad. Copper, you have cataracts? My mom does too. That's what we're talking about. I'm only 48 and my kids are still young. Oh, Dee. How? Oh, man. I wish we could just like have a magic wand, just wave and fix everybody in one go. Like beepity boppity boop. From what my parents tell me, they remember things, but some gets fuzzy. I guess it depends on how familiar you are with what you see. So when I told my mom this, when she was sitting in an eye doctor's chair, right? Yeah, it just takes an eye surgery. That's then you have 20/20 vision. Hey, so that's what I was trying to tell my mom. She has cataracts in both eyes, but it's a very weak form on her right eye. So the doctor suggests she only get on her left eye, right? And this is before what the doctor told me. She's like, okay, so the surgery on the left eye. And then I told, because he explains that 1 in like 10,000 people might go blind because of the surgery. So it's like a 99% chance of successful. But for, for full understanding, he has to tell that to all the patients, right? So I'm trying to explain that to her. And then and then I mentioned the whole my fear of being blind thing, and then that's when he shared with me what I share with you all about how when you go blind over time, slowly you'll slowly forget what people look like. And I shared that with my mom too. I don't believe that I remember being in my crib. They do it one eye at a time. Any surgery has risk. Yeah. So I told that to my mom, and I thought this was gonna turn her away from the surgery, honestly, because I think she doesn't want to go blind either. My mom has both cataracts removed in the last couple months. Oh, so she can see well then. Yay. So you know what my mom said? She was like, so the risk is going blind in one eye. I can still see the other one. I was like, yeah. And then she says, but will insurance cover it? And so I told the doctor what she asked. And then he said, well, they should cover most of it. And I looked back at her and I said, yeah, the insurance will cover it. Because remember, I'm lying to my mom to get her to do the surgery. She wasn't so much care about the risk. She was more worried about the cost. I gotta get on with some work, but glad I managed. Pumpkin, thanks for coming by. Welcome back to America. Wait, when are you coming back to your area, Pumpkin? Are you gonna be here all year? Oh my god, are you gonna be in the States for New Year's? If you are, you and Purple Broccoli, Aaron need to go to New York for the Christmas tree lighting. That's all I gotta say. Jeremy's like, oh, you got a long time. Okay. We got a long time. Go see the Christmas tree lighting if y'all are up in the area. We're going to Florida. Ah, boo. Never mind. I still remember when my great-grandmother's house used to look like nobody lived in her house, and she's been dead since oh my god. My mother had cataracts and glaucoma at the same time. It sounds like glaucoma is like a worse form of cataracts. And the doctor waited for the cataracts to be bad enough for surgery, and it was too long for the glaucoma, which is why she can't see in one. Oh my god. Oh. Eye stuff. Ooh. Opposite, but yes, bye. Yeah, complete opposite. Bye, Pumpkin. Thank you for coming by. So, my doctor, this is where my lying falls apart. Both cataract and glaucoma sucks. Oh, dang it. So this is where my lying falling apart. So I need to figure out. Yeah, Pumpkin, you're gonna be a Star Chart state. Most usual case, mom will regain. Yeah, this is where my lie is gonna fall apart. So the way it works is we went to one eye doctor, right? The eye doctor didn't want to touch it, so he sent her to another eye doctor. That eye doctor says, cool, yeah, we can do this, but I need you to go to a different place that partners with us. So that's where we went this time. To literally all the doctors said the same thing, that she needs cataract surgery. And now this doctor says, okay, we need a follow-up consultation. I was like, again, can't we just do the surgery? That's what my mom said too. And he said no, because we need to do a consultation with a professional translator. I was like, oh. So we need the translator. That way she understands everything, and then we'll schedule the surgery. And the day before the surgery, she still has to come in. So in my head, I'm like, hold on, that's another $45. That's another $45. That's a whole other $45, let alone the fees for the surgery. And then a follow-up visit of $40. I was like, how much money do y'all want to milk out of me? I was like, there's no way you need this many visits to just reconfirm that this person needs surgery. But what worries me is the translator. I can't play Palia because I can't read the text, so we don't need to talk about eyesight anymore. Oh, Bertrand, we need to get you glasses. Best to go to people who specialize in eye surgery and do it all the time. True. You're making me self-conscious because my next eye appointment, I'm waiting for a doctor to tell me about cataracts. Oh, I'm sorry, Bertrand. I'll make this quick then. Professional translator for ethical reasons to cover their ass. Yeah, no, I get it, Marie. But here's the issue. Y'all know I lied to my mom. Everyone knows I lied to my mom. My job knows I lied to my mom. My mom doesn't know that. And I don't want my mom. I want my mom to get the right information. What I don't want her to ask is how much it's gonna cost, and then the translator asking that to the doctor, and the doctor saying like, "Oh, we'll cover part of it," and then my mom looking back at me after the translator translated officially what the doctor really said about the price, and then her walking out the room like, "Oh, if it's gonna cost money, no." That's where I'm worried. That's where I'm worried. I stopped playing Palia. I attracted to Deadlock and I have no idea what Deadlock and DVD is. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I know DDV because Josh plays DVD, DDV, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and so does Copper. Copper, by the way, has a new trailer. By the way, on their channel. Oh, we lied to my mom about cost too. Yeah, but now I have a professional translator, and I don't want this translator. I'll tell the truth about the cost. I'm seeing black spot, so I don't want to. Oh no, bird tree. I'm sorry. Black spot. Oh god. Let me know. Oh man, I hope that's fixable. I'm assuming that's. I feel like with modern tech, everything is fixable. Almost everything, except for I was told rabies was not fixable. I think rabies is when you get bit by like a rabbit, dog, rat, squirrel, skunk, or something like that. I don't know. That was the only thing I was ever told by medical staff that's not fixable. Okay, so that was story number 2. I play a lot of Paleo on my channel, but never played DDV. See, I never played either of them. I watch people play it. Oh, this is my guilty pleasure now when it comes to streaming. I don't know about you all. Obviously, this is an Animal Crossing channel. I like to keep it that way because it's cheap for me. I know you can write off the games on taxes, but for me, when I'm watching Copper, anybody play games, it's like, okay, I get the sense of what the game is. I don't have to play it. I don't have to play it. I mean, I can sit back and be like, oh yeah, I would play like, if I just had to find a streamer that plays the game how I would play it, and I can pretend like I'm playing the game, I don't have to spend the money on it. So it's like a free fix of any games. Or you can play demos, that's free. True. But on my end, because when you... Okay. No, the way I am, if I play a demo, I'm more likely to actually buy the actual game. So... to make sure I don't spend money that I don't have, what I end up doing is I use a lot of streamers to play games that I know I'll want to play, but I don't want to buy it. Which I could be like that, but I'll get FOMO, yeah. But the good news is most of the Animal Crossing streamers that play other games, they play the way I would play games most likely if I wasn't streaming. So I was like, I can sit back. I never really talk in chat that much anymore because of how busy I am outside. So I would sit back, do stuff, look over, and be like, huh, Josh is about to do that. Cool, that's what I would do too. And keep going. And I was like, okay, I know where the game's going. I enjoy playing Miitopia, but not many people watch. It's so funny though, they miss our out. Last night we laughed so hard my eyes were watering. Miitopia is a fun game. So it's a lot of other games. So that's why it's just like I literally just stick to Animal Crossing and just wait for the next game to come out, share my stories with you all of my life. I'll get videos going in a bit and watch everyone play. Unless the game is cheap. Like there was a time where me, StarChart, and a few others were in Sprouty were on Twitch. We were playing oh, what's that game called? The climbing game where you're trying to get out of hell into heaven. If a game is cheap, I will try it. For me, it's if I'll check out first and see if something I'll enjoy and try to otherwise I'll sit back and watch. Yeah. Oh yeah, Copper has a me version, M-I-I-I, me version of me on Copper channel, doing dances and singing. Okay, so Chain Together, yes, that was the game. Chain Together. Okay, I think this is enough to get rid of stuff on the other side. Hopefully. All right. So the other 2 stories. Oh, Brinks. Oh, hold on. Brinks actually did pin it. Thank you, Brinks. Okay. This is work related now, and I have to be very careful how I say this because a few of my students, have found my channel. So I have to be very careful of how I phrase certain things because I don't want them to realize which department I'm talking about, which staff I'm talking about. So even though it's university, I'm gonna frame it like this is a hospital. I'm gonna frame it so it's like a hospital. Bertree, thank you for the link. He has a Changi dance and he stabs people in the butt with a pitchfork. Yeah, I saw that one. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna frame this like it's a hospital, different departments, all right? So in a hospital, like you know, in at the university, you have certain offices, you have advising, you have admissions, you have athletics, you have rest life and stuff like that. Nikki, thank you for the happy birthday. It's almost actually my birthday, 11 days away. Bertree, thank you for the link. For those that don't know, the amazing Nikki Picky plays over on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Actually, I don't know if Nikki does TikTok. I don't. The rumor is TikTok's supposed to go away in January, so I haven't been using TikTok that much. That's a rumor. Apparently, TikTok's supposed to go bye-bye in January. Yeah, Fluffy, this is my island. It's I'm not sure. Are you familiar with the Lost Race? It's a competition where we bring in streamers. So I would have 2 streamers go to the museum base on the bottom left. I have 2 streamers going to the Able Sisters, and then 2 streamers going to the right side at Nook's Cranny. And what happens is it begins to capture the flag game. Fluffy. So in the past, I think there's a playlist of the matches. The streamers will go out and try to bring in flowers back to their base. You're limited to 2 each time. And then you can go in and out and try to either find flowers, bring it back to your base. You can defend your base, or you can try to attack another base and steal their flowers. So that's been a few seasons now. There might be a future season coming up, but that'll be quite a while until we actually redesign the base. And the whole island is a game. Essentially, it's a game island. Thank you, by the way. She does now. Wait. Oh, Nikki. I created a blue sky account. What is a blue sky account? I don't know what that means. What is a blue sky account? So we're going to play Deal or No Deal in the middle. And over here is a rough layout temporarily for Guess Who. And I'm trying to do the same thing on the right side. But what happened is I have too much stuff on the island. So we need to clear stuff. Seriously, what is blue sky? Now, blue sky is an analog full of Twitter. What's analog? Blue Sky's new social media thing. Oh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. I don't know what to use anymore. I don't even know if people still use these. There's Tumblr. There was I'm surprised I found out the other day MySpace is still a thing. I think that we just need less social media. I have 11 followers. Hey, listen, that's 11 more than I have on Blue Sky. Wait, is it just like it's a similar to? Is it something like MySpace is still a thing? I think it's still a thing. Hold on. Is it still a thing? Can I show you all my screen? Hold on. Where is? Aha. Lower that window. Hold on. I'll make it shrink in a second. And boom. Okay. Yeah. MySpace is reject all cookies. It looks a lot different than it was way back in our day. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who any of these people are. Why do they have dollar signs in their names? I guess he's a popular singer. Under the musician category, I guess it's a popular photographer, filmmaker, musician. Wait, why do you have 2? Jimmy Kimmy is a musician. Why do you have 2 musician parts? Cruising through the Discord at the moment. But did you share a story about the presents and gossip by chance? Not yet. Not yet. Thanks for the reminder, Star Trek. Brings is trying to keep me on track too. The top 8 was drama. Yes. I guess this is the new top 8, maybe? You got Joey and Jimmy Kimmy as the musicians for top 8. You got Complex for filmmaker and Ryan Valziz for photographer, I guess. The rest are still there. They advertise if you want to leave, you can take your own account with you. You know, people are deleting their accounts on X and everything is gone. Oh, really? Oh my god. Be back later. Have to do some errands. It's sunny out and a little cold. Oh yeah. It's freezing right now. Hope to be. Thank you, Priska. Enjoy your errands. If I don't see you, happy holidays, and I'll catch you next time. But before everyone leaves, one quick thing. If you're not part of my Discord, I will be doing a birthday stream. And the birthday stream, we will be going a lot of giveaways. All you have to do is just be on the Discord and make sure you go to where it says puzzle giveaways and click on the hype emote. What happened is I went to Japan. There is a video. I promise it's going to come out eventually. I went to Japan to find out if Japan forgot about Animal Crossing, even though Nintendo did. And I did get a few Animal Crossing items over in Japan. So I'm going to randomly select folks. And if you're okay with me having your mailing address, I will send you, and I will delete your mailing address afterwards, so I won't keep any of it. I will send you a random Animal Crossing item. I still got to figure out how this is going to work, but it's for the birthday stream. It's either going to be on Christmas Day for my actual birthday or the 28th, the Saturday of my birthday. I'm still have to figure that out. I'm probably going to need help from the mods because I have never done a birthday stream before. Should be fun. I love MySpace. Yeah, listen, if we had I want MySpace to come back for streaming. I'm really curious what streamers would put as who for their top 8. I really want to know who everyone's top 8 would be if they had like a social media MySpace. It's the Pikmin Community Day, which means I have to walk 10,000. Oh my god, Copper. I forgot you play Pikmin. I don't know how you play Pikmin and Pokemon at the same time. So that's if you want something to be mailed from you. I'll do international shipping. It won't matter. It's just a little, consider a little thank you for being part of the community for such a long time. I play Pikmin more now. Oh, dude, I'm leaving Pokemon. I'm so sad. Don't leave Pokemon. I still need gifts. Because those that play Pokemon, please add me. Or give me your friend code. I'll send you a message. So. Oh, yay. Somebody clicked the thingy. Sweet. All right. So, yeah. If you're part of the Discord, please click on it. We'll never leave. Yes. Okay. Copiers here to stay. So, we have a bunch of Animal Crossing items. So, the stream, I don't think it'll be a 12-hour stream. I don't think I have it in me to do that, y'all. To be honest, it'll be a very short stream. And we'll figure out how this works with the presents and the gifts. Because I don't want people that can't make it because you have to spend time with your family to miss out either. So we've got to figure out how that works. What I might do is just divide the presents into 3 categories. One for streamers, one for those that did the giveaway emote here, and then one for those that are live in stream, because there's a lot of Animal Crossing stuff. Like there's tons of Animal Crossing stuff from let's see, I'm looking at one right now. There is literally, hold on, hold on, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you all real quick what my YouTube's gonna freeze for a second. I got this from Japan. I got, hold on. Let me take off my headphones. I'm going to show you what I got over in Japan. Okay. I can't find the rest. They're buried somewhere in my office. But these are the stuff I was going to give away. Now, how do I send this to Discord? How do I send this to Discord? Where is stuff? Actually, can I do it in the puzzle giveaway? Example of prize. Okay, hold on. I think I showed it on the screen. And send. This is a horrible, horrible picture. This is me just literally taking a picture right now. That right there is one of the things. So give me 1 second here. This is Tom Nook as a alarm clock, I think. I don't know. You just put batteries in there. It's a Tom Nook alarm clock. He moves, I think, and a few other things. So there's a lot of stuff you all get to pick from. I think it's gonna become more like if your name gets picked, you get to pick what you want out of the current items. Maybe I need to talk with my mods and get some ideas because everyone, I think almost everyone that's a mod. Oh, by the way, Bertree started a channel. I think Bertree started a channel. I think all my mods now officially have a channel. I think Bertree started a channel. If y'all can give Bertree a little bit of love, I'll appreciate it so much. That is the link to Bertree's first video. Bertree went by a different name. Bertree as a mod here is Bertree, but name is on the channel as Stacy Davis. So if y'all can give the video a like, a comment, I'll be much appreciated. Okay, so thank you. All right. Yay, Bertree, we're just talking about you. Okay, so let's share this. Hold on, let me close my door real quick and I'll share the story with y'all. Okay, so because students follow me now on the channel, we are going to reframe Stacy Davis. Yeah, Bertree's. This is Bertree's first video. So if you haven't, please like it. Leave a comment, check it out. Later, you're not going anywhere. Sit down. All right, so story. I'm gonna frame it as if I'm working in a hospital, even though this took place at a university. I'm gonna frame it this way so nobody knows who is who at my university if they're watching, just in case. So everyone has different departments, right? So whatever job you're at for your career, you all have you know, different departments, different groups, different coworkers, and there's always gossip, right? Hey, Bertree, let's go. Bertree pumping out videos way more than I am. So with departments, there's some gossip. So one day, let's pretend my job is at the ICU, right? One of the higher ups of, let's say, the ER pulls me to the side. Says, Strong, did you hear? I was like, hear what? I'm gonna pretend Bertree is leaving. I was like, who's Bertree? Bertree is head of let's make something up. Head of delivery. That's a big department. Good. What happened was apparently not only Bertree got let go, Bertree's second command copper also was let go. And then the third in command, Star Chart, was also let go. So I was just told that 3 higher ups in one department was just let go. We had a Christmas party this week and nobody talked to me. I just sat by myself and ate. I tried to talk to people in line and one, sorry, Copper. Invite me. Invite me. I'll come talk to you. Come invite me. I'll talk to you. I am the most talkative person ever. You cannot get me to shut up. I'm sorry, Copper. That sucks. I think we all would have talked to you. Yeah. Listen, we can disagree on everything, and I can still find stuff to talk to you about. So in this case, the word in the hospital or the university is this department, the higher 3-ups are leaving from a certain individual. And I looked at this individual and was like, who are your sources? And the individual named 2 higher leaders. So it was pretty much like, you know, like, okay, that's confirmed. It's not gossip at this point. Well, it is gossip, but it's not like a made-up rumor, right? We're all giving Copper hugs. Oh, our groups are divided by floors and walls, so few people know me. But still, that's at the end of the day, as grown-ups, we still treat each other like high school kids sometimes, unfortunately. So that rumor ends up spreading a lot. Like the whole entire university knew, aka the whole hospital knew in this story, right? People from that gossip, people thought, other staff thought, one individual, put it this way, one individual thought the university or the hospital was shutting down because these 3 individuals were so important to the company. Like they of all the people to not let go, should not be them. So what I'm saying is, in the chain of 1 hour of gossip getting spread, people at the hospital/university started freaking out. Thought the place was closing down. They thought the place was about to close down because of this one person that started spreading the news. It got so bad. It got so bad that people that knew me started asking me for referrals and recommendation letters for them to stop job hunting. So a handful of folks at my area started job hunting because they thought the university was getting shut down. What happened really from all this misinformation was somebody wanted to retire. In this case, in the story was Bertree wanted to retire. And so did the other 2 folks. But they wanted to do it in a secret way. Didn't want to make a big announcement out of it. Because these 3 folks wanted to retire. People at the place thought the whole place was shutting down. And people started panicking. And started applying elsewhere. Oh, man. I wish that was on video for you to see the sheer panic on the floor, because the way I'm describing it is very calm. People were running around the office, grabbing papers, printing resumes, getting cover letters done. Oh man, a woman at work told me she wants to retire, but the paperwork is very confusing and she needs help, and nobody will. Oh my God, Copper, where you don't have to say, but where the heck do you work that nobody helps each other? Oh my God. It doesn't take that much to lend a hand. At the end of the day, you're only sacrificing what? 5 minutes of your own time to help somebody else. I got something to say about your job. The folks at your job. Gotta try sleep. Naru, have a good night. It should be 9 p.m. for you now, I think. And that all happened, Star Chart, in under an hour. I don't know how fast rumor spreads for everybody, but whoo, she's trying to get help from HR. Okay, this is what I was told by a few folks. I was told HR is never your friend, even though they're supposed to help you. I don't know how valid and true that is. I was told HR truly is just there to protect the company, not you. But I'm hoping in that case, HR does actually help the lady out, Copper. Because HR sometimes is not that helpful. I learned long ago that yes, HR isn't your friend. Yeah. So I'm very careful with what I share with HR. Hold on. What are we doing right now? And then the last story. This one's the funniest one. It has a good ending, but it was gonna have a bad ending at first. So everyone here, I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but Christmas is coming up. That happens to be my birthday. I can't wait, honestly. I really honestly just want to make it to 100. That's all I want. 100 and I'm good. So Christmas is coming up. What we do at our university is we partner with the Salvation Army. Those that don't know, Salvation Army is like a small little nonprofit company, I think, that helps out with a bunch of stuff. But one of the things they help out with is dispersing presents to kids that don't have, family that can afford presents, or helping them, with gifts, basically, in this situation. So, all the staff were given children. Like we each had one child, right? And the child would tell us what their name is, their gender, their clothes size, and what they would like, and their dimensions, like their heights and weights and stuff like that. The manager in my group in my previous job was so bad everyone was happy. I went to HR and her response was, "He's such a great guy, everyone likes him." That's a horrible response. That's a horrible response. My great grandma made it to 99. Oh my god, 99. That's a nice 8. Listen, I think everyone's on the board with what I'm about to say here. My goal, I think, in life is for you to live as long as possible, but live in a healthy manner, in the sense of I don't want to be I'll be happy if I made like 110, but I don't want to be stuck where I have to rely on everybody. As long as my body still works and I can still get up with broken, creaking elbows and stuff, I'll be happy. Everyone was unhappy. Oh man. Copper, do you want to come work at my university? Come over here, we can hang out. Salvation Army is a no-go for me every time, regardless. I'll get to that, Marie. HR is to protect the company, not poopy pie. It seems like it's confirmed. Everyone has the same agreement about HR. She was born in 1890. Oh my god. So she almost made it to 2000. Yeah, so Salvation Army. So we partner with them, right? So we have maybe like 500 staff at the school, I think. Roughly. From like the part-timers to the full-timers to the contractors and everything. We have about 500 staff. So that's 500 students our university adopted. So we each, got our kids, things, and we had to wrap them up with the presents. And then there was this big giant tree on my floor, actually, where you would drop off the presents. And we had this tree up, I want to say, like 2 weeks before this event was announced. So the tree looked really sad. So what happened was there's another coworker of mine, different department. She ended up taking like the leftover Amazon boxes and boxes from the mailroom and wrapping those up to, put fake presents underneath the tree to look like it's, full and not just the sad tree with no decoration on there. Fast forward to earlier this week. Everyone's bringing their presents in. Yo, I wish I would have taken a picture of the tree. That thing, there were so many gifts. The presents got stacked up to the point where it covered the tree, and all you could see from the tree was the little star thing on the top. Same here. I hope to keep taking myself, so leading to a happy life and enjoying the walk. Yeah, Carly, facts of life right there. So many presents went up to the top of the star tree. We had a staff party that day. It was a, potluck outside the area. So we're all enjoying our time outside, actually talking to each other. HR did this adorable game where we all got our puppy pictures from our dogs we have, and we had to try to match the dog with the staff. It was hilarious. I submitted a picture of my dog with a cone, and everyone knew that was my dog. Like father, like son. I mean, like daughter, like father, right? Both are too accident prone. So, story. In the middle of all that commotion, the person that was organizing this Christmas event with the Salvation Army came back to the tree to take a picture of it. All the presents were gone. Every single one. She literally walked in and she let out a loud yelp like, oh my God. And you can hear the whole entire floor. There's at least 100 plus staff at this event right now. Everyone just got quietly looked over like, what happened? And she pointed at the tree. And me being oblivious, I was like, what's wrong with the tree? I realized then 10 seconds later, I was like, oh yeah, all the presents are gone. She was like, who took them? Who took the presents? You had security, you had everybody on that floor. Who snuck by the staff? Actually, that's easy. That's actually the best time to sneak by staff when there's so much meetings and people with side conversations going, nobody's paying attention. Somebody came by and grabbed all the presents away from the tree. I was like, who's the Grinch? Who's the Grinch? Thank you for the like command, Birdtree. Much appreciated. We looked around. Nobody saw anything. So we're trying to figure out what's happening. We found out 10 minutes later, thanks to security cameras, that the people we partnered with at the Salvation Army came by, took all the presents, and picked up all the presents. Didn't say a thank you to any single one of us. Didn't even say thank you to the organizer. Because the Salvation Army told the organizer they were going to come exactly at 3:30, right? It was 3 o'clock. They were 30 minutes early. The organizer was there going to take a picture and let them know like where to come. And that's when we found out that Salvation Army just came by, grabbed all the presents, and left. Not a single word, not a single acknowledgement. They just snuck in, grabbed the presents, and vamos. We tried calling them. All of us tried calling them because you know why? It wasn't like we were mad they were unprofessional. But you know what we're also mad at? There were placeholder presents in there. Remember the boxes we filled up earlier from the Amazon mailroom? The mailroom, the Amazon boxes with nothing in them. We just had them wrapped up for a presentation and like the tree looks, full for the students walking by. There were kids that were about to get presents, big boxes of nothing. Of nothing. Sounds like them. I hope they got and gave out the empty boxes. Sorry. They had, because each box had an assigned name in some of the boxes to make sure, I forgot why we did it this way, but we made sure that staff actually had the right presents with the right students, the kids. So we would swap. So we would get, so some of us didn't have boxes. So we would just make sure there's an empty one there. We can put our gift in there afterwards. Mama Cat, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Literally being the Grinch they were, it sounded like, yeah. So we called and called. You know what was bad? It was the person that organized and the president that called to get to the person that picked up. And when the person that picked up from Salvation Army finally picked up, they got an earful from everybody on our floor. So it was such a mess that they had to bring back all the presents, right? Because the first thing they were like, oh no, that's fine. We're trying to yell at them. We're like, mind you, we're a university. We're supposed to be professional. I forgot who was on the call with them and said, the mother effing boxes are effing empty. It took that point for the person on the phone to realize, oh, we're about to give empty boxes to kids. For them to, and they're like, oh, which one's empty? We can just throw it out. We're like, no, we want those boxes back. We still have presents here that need to be put into those boxes. And we need you to bring them all back. And they're like, do we have to? Yes. So begrudgingly, they bought the presents all back. We were able to get we were able to get most of the empty boxes back and stuff them with present. There was one box that was unaccounted for. So somewhere in America, there is one kid that's about to get an empty box. We couldn't find it. The people that picked up from the Salvation Army didn't know where that box is. So I'm hoping it just ended up, you know, in a garbage can. But there is an empty box out there for a child. Shame on Salvation Army. But the good news is we did intercept most of them, and we were able to get presents into them. Now, some of the presents were interesting. Some of the requests were, you know, cute. My child wanted an iPad. She wanted a Mac computer. I could not afford that. I'm trying to save one for myself. I could not afford it. So I gave her what I could. I gave her a flower backpack, which was one item she requested, and then a very, very horrible drawing of an Apple computer with a gift card of $25. I'm like, sorry, Santa's broke this year, but use this and save it. As you get older, you can save it for a computer. Because Santa couldn't afford it. Your Secret Santa's broke. Story has mostly a good thing. I'm glad of that. Yeah, I'm hoping they found out the last present. So whoever my student is from this, my secret Santa person, you got your backpack you wanted. Save up for the back with a $25 gift card. Listen, we don't make that much at the university. After talk, I know one of the biggest no-nos and rules in America is you don't talk about salary. I don't care. I break that rule. I talk about salary with everybody. Everybody at the university roughly makes the same amount of money. We all broke. We can't afford to buy computers. Okay. What kid asked for an expensive gift or something like that? Anyways, exactly, Joshy. But I'm glad the kid, at least, I think the parent of that kid probably put in like, okay, you put in the Apple stuff, put in something that Santa can definitely get you. So the kid probably like, all right, I definitely want a flower backpack, because that was the very bottom, hastily written. So I could tell that was like a guess. I put in something else. So the kid got 1.5 of what they want. All right, so those are my 4 stories for today. I am gonna go grab lunch because I am hungry. We are not gonna raid anybody. What I want to do is, if you haven't, please go see Bird Tree. Oh, the gossip brings? No, that was the horrible version. I was trying to tell that story. It was like the hospital example of how someone's secret retirement ended up spreading out as a rumor mill and led to people in the mass. I wish of all the stories, that was the one I wanted on video, because I don't think y'all understand how much drama was going on with that one. You clearly goes, yeah, it's a separate island. I'm gonna do, you know what's so funny? Before stream, I purposely had the stream start at 9:15 instead of 9 o'clock, so I can use 15 minutes while I was watching Princess of Pineapples and clear my island. And I was actually able to do work. So what I'm gonna do is, I have not yet watched Stacy's video, aka Bertrie's video. I'm gonna give myself 7 minutes before I go eat of watching Bertrie's video, leaving a comment. Stacy! So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna work on my island actually while we watch Stacy's video. So if you haven't, please go watch Stacy's video, aka Bertrie's in chat. Stacy Randall, hi! Another Stacy! Oh wait, what happened, Brittany? Brittany said, wait, we're pausing. What happened? And then we're gonna leave a comment, a like if you haven't already, subscribe. Oop, that was Stacy. What was the short on Cleo's that was just? Oh, the Cleo short. Someone got it right. If you go through the comments, Brittany, on Cleo's shorts, one of them has my eyes looking to the side. I'm gonna leave it as that. You gotta figure it out. If you can't figure it out, I'll tell you next stream. Oh, you got it right, Brittany. Yeah, you got it. You got it. It was a comment. I put eyes next to it. Yep, Brittany, you got the I own one. I'm having mac and cheese for lunch. What are you having? I honestly don't know. Brittany, you know me too well. I genuinely feel like I can't wait till the day I actually meet you all. I hope that happens. Because I think this is one of those things where you all know me so well, and I think I roughly know most of you well as well. We genuinely just will kick it off so fast with our first meetup, whenever that happens. I want... Maybe that could be a thing. The week or 2 weeks before Animal Crossing releases the new game, whenever that happens, we can have a massive meetup of all the streaming communities. It's just like a, hey, welcome back to AC. We're back to 2020. I don't know where it's gonna happen, but one day. Have a good stream. I'll reach size on hat and I'll make talking. Oh, okay. Thanks, Marie. Have a meetup. Yeah, we need to have a meetup. Definitely. Somewhere easily to get to and cheap too. With cheap options. All right. Everyone go watch Brittany's Brittany's Rich video. I can't stay more and say hi. Have a good day. Neptune, thank you for coming by. We're actually ending. We are all gonna not raid. Well, we're just gonna go to Bertrie's new channel. Leave a comment, leave a like, and then I'm gonna go watch the video while I actually grab food. Whatever. I don't know what I'm eating yet. But thank you all so much. Catch you all next Saturday. And next Saturday we should have a plan for what to do with streaming and stuff for the rest of December to giveaway. And for everyone that came in, do not forget to go to not only Bertrie's video, but the giveaway thing in Discord. Just click that hype emote. There are prizes like this where it's like it's all Japanese stuff. So you're gonna have to use translation to figure out what the actual items for. Too bad I didn't catch the full stream, but remember Pokemon Go thing. Yeah, Pokemon Go thing at 2 p.m. That's also why I had to actually eat early too. All right, y'all. Take care. Go watch Bertrie. I'm going to be there watching. And it's a 7-minute video. Catch you all later. Catch you all next week. Yeah, it is today. Thank you all so much. Ciao. Bye.